Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to crack open the big ideas behind a book that's been on just about every finance reader's list, Morgan Housel's The Psychology of Money.
So let's just dive right into the central puzzle the book tries to solve. You know, we all know these incredibly smart people, doctors, engineers, you name it, who somehow just can't seem to get a handle on their finances. How is that even possible?
And here it is, the answer that really forms the entire argument of the book. See, managing money isn't like physics, where there are these strict, unbreakable formulas. No, it's much more like psychology. It's messy, it's emotional, and it's almost entirely driven by how we behave. It's a soft skill, not a hard science.
All right, so let's jump right into what the book calls money's biggest blind spot.
This right here is the core idea of the entire book, and it's actually pretty profound when you think about it. Your habits, your behavior with money will take you so much farther than your IQ. I mean, a financial genius who totally panics and sells everything during a market downturn is going to lose to just an average person who manages to stay calm and consistent.
Okay, so if financial success is all about behavior, what are the right behaviors? What are we supposed to be doing?
Well, you know how it is, right? A lot of us are drawn to that harder path. We're chasing that hot new stock or trying to perfectly time the market for a quick win. But the real power, the smarter path, lies in something that's way less exciting but turns out infinitely more effective. Just modest, consistent gains over a very, very long time.
And this is why. The crucial point here is that time and consistency, they're like your financial superpowers. I mean, there's a reason Einstein supposedly called compounding the eighth wonder of the world. It's basically magic. It lets these small, steady contributions grow into something absolutely life-changing over decades, all without you having to do much at all.
And it goes beyond just investing. The book highlights some key mindsets. First up, you've got to have some humility, accepting that luck and risk are always part of the story. Next, contentment. You have to define what enough means to you, personally. That's how you get off that endless treadmill of just wanting more. And finally, independence. Learning to tune out the noise and the FOMO that leads everybody else to make really bad decisions.
Okay, so all of these behaviors, they kind of build up to what might be the book's most powerful idea, really understanding the wealth you don't see.
Just think about that for a second. We tend to judge wealth by what we can see, right? The fancy car, the huge house. But Housel argues that true wealth isn't the car itself, it's the money that wasn't spent on the car. It's the assets in a portfolio, the savings sitting in an account. It's the financial security that gives you options and freedom.
And this is the ultimate payoff. The book argues that the goal isn't just to be rich, the goal is to be free. The real dividend that money provides is the ability to wake up in the morning and say, I can do whatever I want today. It's all about using your money to buy back control over your own time.
So with that whole philosophy in mind, the big question is this book actually for you?
Well, people really love this book, mainly because it's so accessible. It tells these memorable stories instead of just throwing a bunch of spreadsheets at you. The advice is all about timeless wisdom that's going to work in pretty much any market, and it really celebrates the power of being patient over making risky, flashy moves.
But on the other hand, it is definitely not for everyone. If you're looking for a step-by-step guide on how to pick stocks or build a super complex portfolio, this isn't it. Some critics also point out that the core themes get repeated quite a bit. And for more experienced finance readers, the conversational style might feel a little light on deep financial theory.
So the bottom line is pretty clear. This book is fantastic if you're a beginner or just anyone who wants to fix their financial mindset. But if you're already an expert and you're hunting for complex, technical strategies, you'll probably find it a bit too basic for your taste.
So what's the one big thing you should walk away with after all this?
This is the absolute core message. This book is not some get-rich-quick formula. It's a philosophy for building wealth slowly and, more importantly, sanely. It's about mastering the behaviors and emotions that truly lead to long-term financial well-being. And that really leaves us with this final question, which gets right to the heart of the book's entire philosophy. It's not about how much you can possibly accumulate. It's about defining your own finish line and finding the freedom and contentment that comes with it.